My name is Nisimus, and welcome to a new video. It's been about 6 or 7 months since I've made my last one, and as you can see, my world has sort of changed a lot, actually. Instead of having sort of a little elevator hut over here, I've completely removed it, and there's no longer a path leading to this place either. Instead, there is simply a bridge leading to the mainland, and there's now a big house on top of my underwater area. So it's not really totally underwater anymore. But I kind of wanted it to have some sort of profile on the land. So yeah, I've connected to a little island that I've built over here. Under the island is where I kept, as you saw from the last video, is where I kept the potion lab. So let's check it out. Wee boing interface. Okay. So let us explore. This house, as of now, has absolutely nothing in it. So first and second floor has nothing in it. So I've still got to decide what I'm going to put. So basically we've just got a little walkway with some glass leading to the mainland from here. And we've got a nether chest here. I've put nether chests basically everywhere in my world now, just because it's useful. So if you head over here, you can go down the stairs into the new and improved lobby. Now there is actually an entirely new section of the lair. As you can see, wow, it's gotten dark quickly. As you can see, the entire underwater section has been expanded off in this direction a little bit, which actually took forever to do, because working underwater is already difficult enough. Doing the expansion was especially difficult, trying to fit it together with the rest and still make it look presentable. But yeah, that's that. It comes down from the stairs up on here, and you can sort of see what I've done back here. It's sort of an ethos style sort of thing. Dirt, storage, stone, cobblestone, wood, gravel, sand, logs, all types, leaves, sandstone, mossy cobblestone, snow, wool, bookcases, monster spawners, because remember in one update you can actually obtain monster spawners via the feather touch upgrade on a weapon. I think that's what it's called. Man, I'm so rusty on this. But through that, even though I can just click right here and get them, I still don't want to do that because it's not a legal item in the game. So I want to actually obtain them the halfway legal way, which was through Silk Touch, back when you could use it. So I've got those in there. Clay, pumpkins, netherrack, soul sand, glowstone, stone bricks, nether bricks, endstone, lapis, and blocks, which of course I have none of. Okay, so over here we have our monster spawner and killing machine, just like last time. It spawns the monsters in a very dark room below, brings them up, and deposits the loot to you. And you can toggle the mob spawning or just toggle spider spawning using these two buttons. There's also this little control panel down at the site, which I'll show you later. And let's say you just got all this monster loot, yet you want to go exploring, so you don't want that loot and you don't have any place to put it, because over time this accumulates thousands and thousands of loot items. You can just throw them right in here, press the button, bam. It's just a little trash can. As you can see, I've sort of ripped apart the minecart system because I decided that the helper cart system just wasn't really necessary, considering I just use zombies flying mod to just get around usually. So I've still got my dragon egg over here and my furnaces, which you can smelt a whole lot of stuff at one time. So once I start like legitimately obtaining a good supply of ore, I can actually start putting some blocks in the storage room. Hooray! So the next thing we're going to look at is the upstairs, which is just over here. Whee! Actually no, let's check this out. We have Ye Old Trading Center here. We have 3 of each, actually no, 2 of each of the NPCs, Butcher 1. I have all of their trades maxed out, so you can do a lot of different trades with them. Butcher 1, Butcher 2, Blacksmith 1, Blacksmith 2, Priest 1, Priest 2, Librarian, Farmer, and Miner. I don't have multiple of those 3, just because they're not as necessary. Sort of got the same sort of water decoration area over here. We have another nether chest, or ender chest, sorry. There. Then down this hallway we have our minecart system, just like before. If you'd like to go to the stronghold, you can just press the button. Let's go to the stronghold. Come over here, there's another inner chest in case you need to stock up for supplies if you want to go to the stronghold. Hop in the cart, and it'll automatically send you on an epic quest to the stronghold. Oh yeah. Whee! And you can tell minecarts actually have new sound effects now. That is really cool. Okay, so we're just going over to the stronghold just to test out the minecart system and how it works. Whee! I thought I was going to run into a wall there for a second there somehow. This thing goes faster than it takes the chunks to reload. Wow. Wahoo! Even though I did most of my building with too many items, just because I prefer the building aspect rather than survival, I'd still like to see how many ore blocks I can actually legitimately obtain using food that I get from my mob spawners and weapons that I craft myself. I mean, I'd like to do little survival tasks once in a while, like maybe building a beacon. I want to try and build a beacon entirely on my own, which is why I don't have one in this video. Alright, and we're almost to the stronghold, where we can fight the Ender Dragon if we hadn't already fought it, which we have. Because you saw that video, that was actually one of my more popular Minecraft videos, the Ender Dragon killingness video. This is a long ride. And it appears that we have arrived. Boing, but there's another cart in the way, so we're going back. Okay. That was stupid. Oh, I guess that was for when I did my Ender Dragon fight. And I just went straight back without moving the cart. That was kind of poorly planned of me. So, it really has been 6 or 7 months since I've done a YouTube video. And I've just been really busy with school and other games, of course. I've been playing a lot of Darksiders and Skyrim, and I even got back into Oblivion a little bit. It's crazy, 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 crazy. And all this other stuff. So, I hope to start doing videos again. My internet is still absolutely awful, so I may not be able to post videos as much as I want, but I'll try. So, yeah, we're just gonna enjoy the scenery that's not here. Yeah, I'm terrible with that. So let's go and get back to the house. I've got an automated arrival station too. Just so you know, if you didn't see the last video, it will automatically deposit you back into the lair when you arrive. Woohoo! I love the new sound effects for the minecarts. There's probably even more sound effects for other stuff. Whoop, boop, boop, boing. Okay, so you just get out of the cart, move toward the door, it opens and sends the cart away. And that is how that works. And that was my alarm clock. Okay, so, bam. Alright, the next place we're going to go to is the upstairs. So let us head upstairs. And yes, across this hallway we have miscellaneous item storage and extra bed. We've just got some storage for mob loot, liquids, decorations, random stuff that's not over in the block area. And we've got a spare bedroom up here with some beds, which is what you'd probably expect to see in a bedroom. Okay, let us check out the rest. If we head over this way, the helper cart system is gone, so it's more just of a walkway now. And you can actually go up to the top of the area and check out the scene. As you can see, I've taken away the smokestacks on the blast furnace, simply just to make it more of an indoor base, not because I wanted to put the platform on the outside, on the ceiling that you could walk on. So you can just stand up here and sort of check out the view of the place, etc., etc. So let us continue on with the basement. In the basement, we have a lot of stuff, so let's check it out. More loot. I'll attack you with a bone. Okay, in here we have what I like to call the Cavern of Crap, if you don't know already. It's basically just a room that's full of random redstone and testing and awful things, like just random stuff. It's basically the unfurnished part of my lair. There's another ender chest in here. There's some doors leading to some caverns that I've already thoroughly explored. Dang, I didn't even get that iron. These caverns have been lit up to a huge extent. I did as much lighting up as I possibly could in the nearby caverns to maximize the spawn rate of this system. And I call this the Cavern of unending hell, simply because it was a giant cave before I actually lit it up. And it's still a giant cave, but it's lit up, so it's not nearly as unending hell-ish as it was before when I found it. But the name stuck. So if you head down here, we reach the mob system. Well, the underbelly. In here we find all the mobs that spawn. They are taken by little water trails to the center area, and they are brought up and killed. If we press the toggle mobs button, it turns on the lights on the ceiling, which will cause the mobs to stop spawning, but it won't kill the current ones that are in there. And if we press this button over here, these two buttons are also at the top, which you saw. It will bring up piston slabs on the floor, which will prevent the spiders from being able to spawn, because spiders have there's sort of a lower chance the spiders will actually deliver loot at the top, and they can sometimes clog the system. It's very rare, but it can happen, and you don't get very much strength from the system, so sometimes you just want spiders just not to spawn. But in my case, I really don't mind, because... Oops, I didn't even press the button. In my case... I'm gonna have to work on that. Anyway, let's turn off the lights. Those work. Okay. So, and over here we have a locking mechanism for the door. Uh-oh. That was a terrible idea. Whoa, spider chase. Let's just go ahead and put our difficulty on peaceful for the time being. Okay, but that is a foolproof locking mechanism for the mob spawner. There's still bats in there. I'm wondering why my spider system doesn't work. I'll fix it. Okay. Head back up the stairs and we'll check out the laboratory next. Laboratory. Which is basically the final part of my home. Alright, in here we have sort of a switch leading to both sides. Right here, all we've got to do is press any button here, and it will eject the exact amount of ingredients you need for the potion. Then just use the boiling stand there. We've got potions, which I don't have any because I usually use whatever I make right away. We've got chests full of bottles, so many bottles. And we've got just some water just for decoration mainly. And this is supposed to be like a water boiler device that brings it over and drops it down there. And that's where this is where you'd normally refill bottles, because cauldrons are kind of useless because they actually drain. So whatever. This area is mainly for decoration. But yeah, another ender chest, a burninator, in case you want to kill your items. There you go. Some storage chests, and then I've got an enchanting room, which allows you to enchant your items, or you can turn around and pull the lever up above you, and you can enchant a maximum amount of items, just with the bookcases right over here. And that's that. Okay, so, and that is the laboratory. And that is essentially all there is to my world. It's vastly improved since the last one, in my opinion. I've done all the upgrades and everything. And my next goal in Minecraft is to obtain a beacon, legitimately on my own. I may make a little series, Obtaining the Beacon with Nicemus. That could be a nice series. But yes, that is my new and improved world update. And that is about it, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.